Thank you, Kevin. Well, Mikal Bridges is a big part of the Suns' growth into a powerhouse. Coach Monty Williams said of his two-way swing.
You do. And you're a great competitor. D.A., it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. And certainly Bridges one to watch. D.A., thanks. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. And that one, good. And the kind of game fans love to watch, Greg. Two offensive teams going head-to-head.
And the rules today favor offense, and that's why league-wide scoring continues to rise.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Mitchell finds Conley. Lets it go. They get it again. Gobert kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Out to the wing. And it comes off the front of the rim. Booker outside. Over Mitchell. No good from Booker.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And stolen by Ayton. Here's Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is engaged and comes up with a key steal there.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Conley with the 3. That shot no good. Now the Suns take it the other way.
DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
Now, here's Mitchell. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Gobert can't hit.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Lobbed up there for Booker. An emphatic LU jam.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But, boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
Suns have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. No good from Booker.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Bridges with the steal. To the paint. And Ayton throws it down.
Elite athleticism from Mr. Ayton. No doubt on the dunk.
Jazz trail by 8. Gobert with the screen on Paul. Tipped away. Conley the pass to Mitchell. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
Here's the Suns with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Paul kicks to Booker. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
2 minutes.
Booker's got 6 points.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now here's Booker, following the miss by Michael Conley. The drive by Booker.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Crowder finds Booker. Over Conley. And it's off the back rim. No good. Jazz trail by 12. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. And the rejection by Ayton.
Boy, really tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys.
Gobert the screen. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Ayton.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Now here's Ayton. Another shot. The shot by Paul, no good. Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Mitchell wide open. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Jazz. Ball passes to Bridges. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's the break. And here's Conley outside. No good that time. Now the Suns take it the other way.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Bridges kicks to Crowder. Gobert against Booker. It's good. Booker's got 10 points in the game.
Analytics say don't shoot the mid-range shot. Sometimes the best scorers are efficient in that area. Devin Booker, one of those guys.
Hands it from downtown. And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They have made it very...
Your Jazz Dancer.
And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game.
If anything, whether it's been...
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Suns.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
As something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the group right now for Utah. Now, here is O'Neal. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
No good from Booker. Jazz trail by 6.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense. That's one he knows he should have drained.
Inside, looks for O'Neal, gets it to him. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. It's a hand on it, and there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Utah.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use, Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
Booker the pass to Bridges. Jacks up a 3. And the Suns miss again. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team. Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Mitchell. Bridges with the board.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Booker. Oh, the power on that fruity.
Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker.
And here's Conley outside. Phoenix grabs the miss. They've held a 12-point lead early.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just spanning the plane.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Paul. Michael Conley making his last shot. Over to the left wing. Ayton wide open. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Ayton's got 7 points.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
Another miss by Conley.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot. Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
Got a piece of it. Booker with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Oh, Ayton in position. It's stolen by Gobert. They're running. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Takes the 13-footer. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Bogdanovich, no luck. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Ayton finds Booker. Over Mitchell. And again, it's the Suns missing. Here he goes. Just 3 on the clock.
Well, Chris Paul can compensate for size mismatches with his craftiness and his smarts, getting work done as a defender right there.
All right, David, thank you. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Kind of like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
On the court for the Suns. Up it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at center. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. That shot off the mark. And Phoenix will come the other way. Paul against Mitchell. Paul kicks to Booker. Gobert against Paul. Good. Paul's got the lead up to 13 now for Phoenix.
Well, to a good point guard, running the pick and roll in the NBA is second nature. Chris Paul's been doing this a long, long time.
Oh, Paul in position.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Conley dishes to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bogdanovich for 3. Bridges with the board.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Another miss by Utah. Suns leading by 15. Paul goes in, and he lays it straight in. Paul's got 6 here in this quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Paul. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
That's his first
foul. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Paul passes to Booker. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
You talk about a guy who's exceeded expectations coming in. Booker looks like the real deal.
Clarkson against Booker. Clarkson kicks to House. Passes it to Whiteside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
To the middle.
2 minutes.
Nobody near Pascal. Offline with his 3.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Now, here's Pascal. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of this.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control. And he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Doesn't go for him. Jazz trail by 20. Driving the lane. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Takes a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Booker's got 19 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a great pass.
And they pick up 2.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Here's Paul. It's deflected. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to House. This is to Whiteside. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Whiteside's got his first basket of the night.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
For 3, Booker. Not going to go that time. And so it's the Phoenix Suns taking a 19-point lead into the break. Their defense has been active.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Jordan Clarkson, Eric Pascal out there with Whiteside, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 1. That's the group right now for Utah. House the pass to Pascal. It's tipped out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Kicks it to Bridges. Oh, Ayton in position. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Jazz trail by 19. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. And there's the drive. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second personal
And they
foul.
call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Paul looking over the floor. Bridges outside. Booker up top, covered by Mitchell. Pulls from the top of the key. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 21. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Ball against Conley. Oh, Ayton in position. It's stolen by Gobert. And now here comes Conley leading the break. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Here's Paul. From the high post, he drills it. And the Suns lead by 17.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Stolen by Mitchell. And now Utah, fast break. Makes it off the glass. And that's now 11 points for Donovan Mitchell.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
On the wing, Booker. Stolen by Mitchell. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Bounce pass from Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Booker. Knocked away. Jazz trail by 13. O'Neal dishes to Gobert. Outside Conley. Looking to get it going. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Well, Mike Conley has mastered pick and roll play and does such a good job making the right decisions.
Paul against Conley. Paul kicks to Booker. Bridges outside. Back to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ayton a screen on Mitchell. And he drops that one in. Booker's got 23 points.
Well, Devin Booker has proven capable of sustaining an offense by himself. Defense better start to get locked in.
And there's the pass to Mitchell. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Suns.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
Now Paul. Pass to Bridges. Booker outside. Passes to Paul. The tray. That shot is off. Right wing. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Let's go. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And here is Paul. So it's the Suns winning easily here. This was a thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
you think of ferocious rebounders from your era, who comes to mind?
Oh, wow. I think of Dennis Rodman, Kevin Garnett, Dwight Howard, 3 of the best all-time rebounders.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. And for the Hawks, Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Young in at the point. Outside Hunter. Young attacking. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Outside Conley. Mitchell up top. Back to Conley. Misses the 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opener.
And the lob disrupted. Not to be. To the paint. Back to Gobert. Pass to O'Neal from downtown. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The long reach of Rudy Gobert really comes in handy when he's patrolling the offensive glass.
Capella screen on Conley.
Jazz foul. Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Collins. And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Conley against Young. Pass to Mitchell. From deep, Conley. No good that time. And Atlanta will come the other way. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And he lobs it up. Tipped. Gobert with the bucket.
Nice interior touch from Rudy. Good at getting ideal positioning and capitalizing. You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career is done.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Conley. Shot on the wing. Hunter with the rebound. And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard, don't forget about Rodman, and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Utah trailing here. Now here's Conley. Here's Gobert. Hey, rejected by Capella.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no. He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Now here's Conley. The 3 is up. No good there.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Back to Herder. Pass to Capella. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Herder. Rebound, Utah. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Outside for Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. And the call will be against John Collins. That'll be a second foul of the game.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a 3rd foul this early.
A minute 4 left in the first quarter. Another one falls for Atlanta.
Becoming comfortable from mid-range, Collins makes shots from all 3 levels.
Mitchell with the ball. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Capella with a block. Bogdanovich against Collins. Pass to Young. And he lobs it up to the rim. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. In transition, here come the Jazz. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Just out of control. Already 3 fouls for him. He'll likely have to take a seat.
And that one falls for Bogdanovich.
And you love what Bojan Bogdanovich has done to round out his game. Worked very hard to become a complete player.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Outside Young to the inside. Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
So dangerous in the pick and roll. Trey makes quick reads and great decisions.
The three from Mitchell. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. From the high post. No good on the buzzer beater. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of it. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Atlanta.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
So on the floor for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Now here's Herter. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Goes up on the wing. Mitchell misses. Young against Conley. Collins outside. Rebound by Bogdanovich.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
A more physical player at this stage of his career. Bojan is not bothered by the contact on that shot.
Capella screen on Conley. And he lobs it up top. And Smitty, you've been in broadcast journalism for a while now. Are there certain players you especially enjoy covering?
Yeah, I enjoy covering the entire league. You know, all types of basketball. But I will say, I enjoy most covering the young guys that I've been knowing for a long time.
Young against Conley. Missed inside.
They're still looking for his first bucket. You can't put all their struggles on him tonight, but he's been brutal.
Perfectly suited for today's game. John can put the ball on the floor and get to the rim.
And so it's Utah with it. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Back to O'Neal. Can't hit that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
From deep, Conley. Atlanta with a rebound.
He's been scoreless for a while now. They're still trailing here. They might want to move to some other options offensively.
Hunter passes to Capella. The kick to Hunter. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the screen. For 3, Collins. And it's Gobert with a rebound. For Utah, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. And he's going for the oop here. Bogdanovich, no good.
This is the shot you want, right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Inside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. To the left wing. Pass to Gobert. Conley on the attack. And a nice finish on the layup.
And that's where Conley is most dangerous. Just amazing quickness on his way to the rack.
And there's a minute 45 left in the second quarter. Young, the pass to Collins. Off target with the three.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
You know, John Collins really shows up for his team every night. He's a high-effort player, and he's always looking for ways to make an impact.
And Collins with the slam.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Gobert passes to Conley. Bogdanovich with a screen on Young. From deep, Conley. Only his second make in 9 attempts. You know, another area John Collins certainly does a good job of making his presence felt is on the glass, Smitty.
He certainly knows the value of a rebound. On both ends, he's always eager to crash the boards. BA, having a guy who reliably fights for loose balls is so important to a team's success.
Such a wide open look. Collins has got 9.
The more Collins hits this shot, the more valuable he becomes to this offense.
Outside Bogdanovich. With the putback. It's good on the putback. He's got 6.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
They had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Capella. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Capella's got 4 points in the quarter.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
Left side Conley. And he's going for the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Just 3 on the clock. Hunter, good.
I love Hunter's athleticism and versatility as a finisher in transition.
And so it's Atlanta ending the quarter up 10. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down. Allie, as always, thanks. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, you got to like what John Collins has done in this game.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Danilo Gallinari out there with the Kongwu. Then it's Delon Wright. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovich. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Right, the open look. Atlanta gets it back. The shot no good. Utah shooting a low 26% from the field. Outside Mitchell to the middle. Oh, deflected. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. And now the Hawks on the break. Right, the pass to Gallinari. Out to the wing. Back to Okongwu. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Oh, there's the alley. Bogdanovich, no good.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
No, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Sinks it from distance.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses, protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Back to Conley. Right with a steal. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz.
You gotta appreciate the versatility of DeLon Wright's game. He's got a good eye for setting up his teammates, but he also can find his own shot at any time. You've got to trust your receiver to go get that pass. Did you see Donovan Mitchell catch and finish in the same motion?
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Okongwu, and stolen by Gobert. Conley passes to Mitchell. Conley finds Mitchell. No good from outside. And you can also see the diverse skill set of DeLon Wright on the defensive side of the floor.
Yeah, he can come up with a lot of steals. He puts pressure on ball handlers, and he manages to pull down a lot of rebounds for a guard.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Bogdanovich with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot.
2 minutes.
Back to Gallinari. Just 5 to shoot. Over Bogdanovich. Gallinari's shot is off.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
It's tipped. Wright with a steal. And a fast break now for the Hawks. From behind the arc. Danilo Gallinari. That one's good. Gallinari's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And Gobert with the stuff.
Just throw it up to Gobert, and he'll take care of the rest using that enormous wingspan.
Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Driving in. Here's Okongwu. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
And that one misses. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Tipped.
Beautiful positioning, timing. Those are the things Gallinari relies upon at the defensive end.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Knocks down the long J. Conley's got 8.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
Outside Bogdanovich. From the arc. O'Neal pulls it in. Utah's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Conley passes to Mitchell. Bogdanovich with it. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Bogdanovich from long range. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks liking their chances. Ending the quarter with a...
And your Atlanta Hawks dancer.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So on the floor for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Young drawing the double team. Collins left side. All sorts of time. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 6 assists in the game.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Down low, and it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. Outside Mitchell. Capella with a block, and they get it back. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Gobert. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Young from long range. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. Out to the right wing. From deep, Conley. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
So often the catalyst. This time, Conley is on the finishing end off the catch.
Outside Herter. Pass to Hunter. Crosses over. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
With his length and strength, Hunter's a force around the bucket.
From deep, Conley. Here's Gobert, guarded by Capella. Right side, Mitchell. And there's the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Now Conley. Right wing. Tries it from 19. They grab their own miss. And that's a foul. Called on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul of the game. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. To the paint. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass. He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Throws it up high. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. Order here.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Conley against Young. Pass to Capella. Hunter on the wing. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. And the Hawks lead by 14.
I like watching DeAndre Hunter take quick shots. He's getting into a rhythm.
From deep, Conley. Gobert passes to Conley. And stolen by Herter. Here's Capella going inside.
You know, offensively, that's Capella. He works to get as close to the rim as possible.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for them. That's going to do it for now. For Grant.
our winning players. David, thank you. And it's the Hawks to start out. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. And the wings, Herder and Hunter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Young in at the point. Now here's Booker for the three. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Here's Herder. Carried from 15 feet out.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Paul against Young. Paul kicks to Crowder. Paul looking over the floor. Pocket 6 over Young. Paul's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Bobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play and very, very high percentage.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now here's Booker. Nifty move. Rebounded by Capella. No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. On deep. That shot misses. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Young outside. Drills it from outside.
Trae Young.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Kicks it out to Collins. Herder passes to Collins. 6 to shoot. Into the lane. And finished off by Collins.
And Collins just has that incredible burst off the floor and soaring that time.
Here's Paul. It's stolen by Capella. And they're pushing it up. There's the triple. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
A shot by Paul. Nobody around. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Uh-oh. They might have woken up that range from Chris Paul. He's capable from there.
Pass to Herder. Collins, a screen on Booker. Bobbed up there for Collins. And he makes good on the layup.
John
Collins has got 6.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
All up top, defended by Young. Passes it to Ayton. Back to Paul. Over Young. Paul finds Bridges. Here's Ayton. Capella covering. It's stolen by Capella. Crowder with the steal. 4-on-3 break. Takes the 3. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Booker. Paul's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Suns. Outside Collins. The kick out to Young. Capella with a screen on Paul. The pass to Herder. 5 on the clock. And again, it's Atlanta.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Booker looking around. Oh, Ayton in position. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. In the corner, Herder with it. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And as the first...
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Dancer.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Atlanta.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
On the court for Atlanta, at the guard positions, Young and Herder. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to beat for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. Shot clock at 3. Bridges with the steal. Paul for 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
Crowder against Collins. Back to Herder. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herder's pass leads to an open look.
Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
Well, that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
Here's Booker driving in. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Athletic play right there. Devin Booker on the inside.
Now Young. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. The shot, no good. Suns trail by 12. Here's Paul. The rebound by Young.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Herder. He throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
You wonder, with talent around him, how much more Kevin Herder's offensive game can grow.
And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball.
2
But
minutes
when the guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Quick to set his feet and quick with that release as Trae knocks one down.
Here's Paul. He dishes it to Ayton. Lays it up and banks it in.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Young against Paul. Young drives in. Collins wide open. He fires. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 5 here tonight. Suns trail by 19. Bridges left side. Down low. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's Paul out left of the wing. Ayton wide open. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Ayton's got his second basket of the game.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Paul against Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. In the corner, it's Hunter. Another three for Atlanta.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Kicks it out to Booker. Hits it from three-point range. Booker's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Pass to Herter. Hunter against Bridges. Here's Collins.
Okay. What a dunker this guy is. Collins capable of bringing this crowd out of their seats.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 19-point advantage heading in. Thanks, David, and we'll be back.
Hawks, 36.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Bogdanovich goes in. Crowder against Gallinari. Ayton a screen on right. Paul kicks to Bridges. And the 3 off target. The Hawks leading by 17. Gallinari left side. Okongwu with the screen for Gallinari.
One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA, and Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States.
Okongwu grabs the board.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Luwawu. And it's off from three-point range. Suns trail by 19. Back to Booker, beyond the arc. Bridges inside. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Booker dishes to Ayton. And the wide open shot from Crowder hits the three-point bomb. Crowder's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Ball against right. Gallinari in the corner. Back to right. He kicks it to Okongwu. Right against Paul. Right, the pass to Gallinari. Three-pointer. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Bridges. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Bridges has got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, Bridges is down low, doing a great job of just pounding the defense. Makes the shot.
And right, here we go. Bogdanovich, no luck.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3 on I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. Bridges kicks to Booker. Back to Bridges. Booker outside. He takes it in. Phoenix needs to get off the shot. Bridges misses.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Here's Wright. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Hawks lead by 16.
All right, after 4 misses, they finally get one to go. That has to be a big relief for the offense after beginning this half on a bit of a cold streak.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Hawks leading by 16. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And Booker kicks to Bridges. Kicks it out to Booker. Driving to the basket. Rebounded by the Hawks. They led the game at 1 point by 20. To the inside. Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
I think a lot of teams worry about Bogdanovic, obviously that three-point ability, but now he's making plays.
The drive by Paul, and that one is good. Paul's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
How much fun is it to watch this guy when he's on one like this, loves to attack the rim.
Here's Wright, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the layup's good off the glass.
Right.
36 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Ayton a screen on Wright. Paul with the ball. Okongwu covering. Back to Paul. Booker outside. Ayton inside. Wright's there. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
The drive by Paul. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Hunter. Bridges with some nice defense. And so it's Atlanta with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has... And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. It's an 18-point lead. And so in the game for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And the wings, Herter and Hunter. And it's Young in at the 1.
Well, that's who Herter is outside on the perimeter, a confident long-range shooter.
Paul for 3. And no good that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And there's Hunter on the assist from Capella.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Paul from deep 3-point land. Rebound Atlanta.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Hunter finds Young. Another 3 for Atlanta.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Again, the miss by Paul.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
It's tipped. On the wing, Booker. Will it go? Traps in the tray.
You can count on Booker for some three-point efficiency. He might not take as many as he used to, but still dangerous.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. And stolen by Booker. To the middle. Crowder dishes to Bridges. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system. He came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And a deep three from Booker. And the Suns miss again. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
Hawks ball.
Atlanta leading by 21. And here's Young. Passes it to Herter. Clock at 4. From deep three-point range, Bridges with the board. The Suns have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one made. 16 feet away. Rebound, Atlanta. Hunter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Back to Young. From deep. Hunter, the pass to Capella. Hunter with it.
2 minutes remaining in the
From
game.
deep three-point range. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in this game. All up top over Young. The shot's good from Paul.
Well, a master weaver, Chris Paul, through those screens and rolls and angles on the floor. His dribble moves are just incredible.
There's the pass to Capella. Back to Young. Kicks to Hunter. Collins looking around. Shoots over Crowder, and too long on the shot. Suns trail by 19.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Atlanta.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
Capella, the pass to Young. To the wing on the left. Outside Collins. Trying to end the drought. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Booker outside. There's the 3. Doesn't go that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Young dishes to Capella. Back to Young. Pass to Capella. From deep. And so Atlanta takes this one by. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
Valley, take it away.
Thanks.
A long wait in the Valley for winning basketball. It's back. Good stuff, Al. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. And Aiden gets it to go. Oh, it's a marquee showdown tonight, Doris. Two of the elite teams in the league.
There are certain regular season games that both players and fans alike will circle the calendar. The fans are fired up. The players were excited at shoot-around. This one we had to watch. Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Here's Paul. Crowder outside. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Paul with a steal. Three-pointer, Bridges sinks the tray.
Well, a high-motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
Outside Conley. Off target from outside.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Three-pointer, O'Neal. Drops in the three. O'Neal's got 6.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
From 9 feet out, and it's Gobert with a rebound.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
For 3, Booker hits the three-pointer.
Well, Booker is in three-point territory. The defense has got to be there on the catch. He's got such tremendous accuracy from deep.
Conley goes in. Pass to Gobert. From deep. The shot by Conley, no good. And Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard. And he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
For 3, Booker. Rebounded by the Jazz. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. From deep, Conley. They get it back. The shot off that time. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 7 so far. Paul against Mitchell. Paul passes to Crowder. And no good.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacked.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Paul passes to Aiden. It's blocked by Gobert.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
There's a minute 40 left in the opening quarter. Booker, good.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Crowder with a steal. The kick out to Conley. Bogdanovic with a screen on Paul. From deep, Conley. It's hauled in by the Suns. Aiden's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Paul. And he lobs it up to the rim. Gobert, no good.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And Paul gets it to go.
Well, you think because of his frame, it would be easy to knock Chris Paul off balance, but this guy has concentration and tenacity.
To the inside. Here's Bogdanovic. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Here's Booker. Over Mitchell. Back to Crowder. Paul for 3. Connects from downtown. Paul's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, they've done quality work on the offensive glass.
The three is up. Mitchell misses. Booker goes in. And Crowder with the jam.
Well, Devin Booker known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
From deep, Conley. And so it's Phoenix finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
They set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting defenders on their heels.
They've shown some real tenacity on the boards, and it's turned into a lot of second chance points.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spot. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Here's the three. They get it again. Lays out.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Inside. And stolen by Gobert. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Bogdanovic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I don't think there's much more you can do. Bogdanovic is too skilled and too strong on these finishes with contact.
The drive by Paul. That's his third basket and 5 shots. Solid work.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
Here's Mitchell. Not going to go that time. Excellent D there from Booker. Phoenix has gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And he lobs it up. The shot by Conley. No good. Well, the Suns shooting 56% today. And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Bridges passes to Crowder and stolen by Gobert. For 3, O'Neal. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovic showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Paul drives in. It doesn't go for him. So Utah will take it the other way. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Gobert with a screen on Paul. From deep, Conley. It's hauled in by the Suns. Crowder's got 4 rebounds now.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Picked by Bogdanovic. Conley finds Bogdanovic. Stolen by Booker. And the Suns pushing it up now. Bridges passes to Crowder. Stolen by Conley. Booker against Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovic. The Jazz with another miss. The Suns leading. And he's going for the oop here. And Crowder with the jam. All right, we're putting you on the spot here, Doris. Who do you think is the best head coach in the NBA?
Boy, you're trying to get me into trouble, B.A. I think most people are going to answer sort of old school Pop because of the number of championships. I'm going to take it in a different direction and say one of the guys that captivates me, whether he's loaded with stars or whether he's trying to grind it out, that would be Eric Spoelstra. He's got the ability to X and O with the best of them, and I think he manages people as well as anyone I've seen.
To the middle. Deflects the pass. And the basket by Bridges. And now a 12-point Suns lead.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
The drive by Mitchell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal.
Boy, an all-star from his third season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
He takes it in. Booker can't get it to go. Utah has gone just 1 of 6 from distance during the second quarter. Three-pointer, O'Neal. Utah, the rebound. Gobert finds Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic with a screen on Bridges. Another shot. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And it's good for 2.
Let's say a great job by Crowder to free himself up, an aggressive interior scorer.
Conley goes in. Connecting there, but only 2 for 10 from the field.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
And here's Paul. 1 second left. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so we wrap up the... Happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. So it's Utah now. It's a 10-point game. So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. Pass to Bogdanovic. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Ayton. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Ayton's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
From deep, Conley. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. And there's the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Mitchell finds Bogdanovic to the inside. Stolen by Ayton. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's O'Neal. He's got 9. Gobert. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Boy, really tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys.
And Crowder the bucket on the assist by Bridges. Crowder's got 8 points.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. The Jazz again can't hit. For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
One of those nights where the wheels come off. Nerves seem to be playing a factor.
Phoenix has gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Here's Paul. And Whiteside with a block. Clarkson outside. Pass to House. Three-pointer. Stolen by Ayton. Paul passes to Booker. Pascal with the steal. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Utah ball.
Fires the 3.
Well, shooters hate being guarded by Jay Crowder, a big physical defender who enjoys making himself a pest.
Well, Eric Pascal has shown that he can be a force offensively off the bench. Easily took to the sixth-man role. Great offensive arsenal.
Pascal, a screen on Booker. Over to the wing. Back to Alexander Walker. Whiteside against Ayton. Stolen by Booker. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's a three from Paul. Nails it from three. Paul's got 10.
They're pushing the ball at pretty much every opportunity.
You know what, Pascal, he's so naturally aggressive and looking for a shot.
Yeah, and I think he can be a matchup issue if you guard him with the center. He can be a primary scorer leading a second unit. This is a great big man to have off your bench.
And Crowder with the jam.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Here's Alexander Walker. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's House. Soft touch off the glass.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
Up top, Paul. 10 points for him. That one's wide left.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Here's House. He's guarded by Bridges. House misses. The Suns have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's Paul. 8 in the open look. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks. Now, that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Outside Pascal. Back to Whiteside. Shoots over Ayton. Whiteside can't get it to go. Phoenix has got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. And he comes up with a bucket. Booker's got 8 points.
Devin Booker sees a window of opportunity to get to the dribble drive game and takes advantage.
Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And he recovers it. That'll count. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on,
all right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Pass to Pascal. Shot clock at 5. Pascal, a screen on Booker. Clarkson for 3. Crowder grabs a miss. Crowder's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Booker. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Hassan Whiteside.
Yeah, Booker understands how to navigate his way to the paint, and he's not going to shy away from contact. Nicely done to pick up the foul.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Picked by Gobert. From deep, Conley. And Ayton pulls it down.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Here's Booker. No good off the back of the rim. The Jazz have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Oh, there's the alley. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Paul passes to Booker. No good on the triple. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Outside Mitchell takes the 3. Gobert inside. He's against Ayton. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Bogdanovich has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, no hesitation from Bogdanovich in the catch and shoot situation. Beautiful.
Paul against Mitchell. Outside Booker. Puts it up from the high post. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome! Phoenix has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Booker against Mitchell. Over to the left wing. Here's a three from Paul. Here's Crowder. And the Suns miss again. The Jazz have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. The three from Mitchell. And again, it's Utah with a three.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Fires the three, and there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist from Paul. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Conley. Gobert passes to Conley. Fires from deep. On target from range.
Mike Conley wanted to make sure the momentum was not swinging the other direction, so he answers with a three.
Booker, the pass to Aiden. Conley against Paul. Left side Booker. Over Mitchell. Booker can't get it to go. The Jazz have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
You've got to be shot ready on the catch. No hesitation from Donovan Mitchell. Makes the defense pay.
Outside Booker. Fires for three. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Bridges outside. No good. A bit long that time.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
On the wing, Mitchell. With the drive. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Bridges, a screen on Conley. Pass to Booker. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by the Jazz.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Crowder with a steal. Now here's Paul. Bridges outside. Clock at 6. Takes a three. And again, it's the Suns missing. So the Suns win it. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But
These days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in it.
Oh, what a play! Watch your head. Dunk contest level jam. Collins looks like he's having fun out there.
Mitchell outside. Young with the steal. Collins passes it to Young. Here's Herter. Good on the triple.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. There are numerous problems that Trae Young presents, but Coach is focused on Young's shooting. After watching the tape, Coach said he'll instruct his defenders to pick up Young as soon as he crosses half court. He emphasized that's not hyperbole. You can't say they don't respect his range. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
What his coaches and teammates love about DeAndre Hunter is his even keel. He never loses his cool, and he's impossible to rattle.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Inside, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
What separates Capella is his quick jumps around the rim. Tremendous athlete.
And given how level-headed Hunter is, he's a good guy to have on the floor when you need a clutch bucket. He's made more than a few big shots in his life.
You know, it's crazy. He actually likes the pressure of those big moments. That's not true for every player.
Collins dishes to Young. Stolen by Michael Conley. Gobert against Collins.
What about the passing of Conley? Always ready to zip it over to the open man.
Now the pass to Herter. Kicks it out to Collins. Another three for Atlanta.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Lets it go with the three. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks leading by 7. Collins passes to Young. Back to Collins. And here is Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Herter. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Outside Conley. 1:49 left in the first quarter of the game. Collins with some nice D. Now here's Capella. Pass to Hunter. Driving inside. Lays it up off the glass.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Herter passes to Young. No good from outside.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
They double team Conley. He kicks it to Mitchell. Back to Conley. To halt the run, and the layup is up and in.
And that's where Conley is most dangerous. Just amazing quickness on his way to the rack.
Conley against Young. Herter passes to Capella. Young for three. Rebound, Utah. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. Good work defensively by Capella.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And a deep three from Young. Again, Young missing. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. With 1 on the clock.
Good effort and good D by Bojan Bogdanovich. He was in great position.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. Ahead by 9 is... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that...
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
And you look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
Hey, Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's given up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you.
Throws down the breakaway jam.
Just finding ways to score. Herder can do it in the half court or in transition.
And here's Conley outside. Good on the three-point shot. Conley's got his second bucket of the night.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
To the paint, stolen by Mitchell. And now here comes Conley leading the break. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Pass to Hunter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Hunter's got his second bucket.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Conley with it, and Young picks him up defensively. A shot off that time, and it's the Hawks taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. The pass to Capella, stolen by Mitchell. In transition, here come the Jazz. Wound up there for Bogdanovich. Pass to Gobert. O'Neal high post. Outside Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell. Rebounded by Capella.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Hunter no good.
It's a shot you would think he would make. He just doesn't make it all the time.
And Capella sends it back.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
Tries again. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket for Mitchell. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
Back to Capella. He dishes it to Collins. Here's Herder. Covered by Mitchell. Off target with his 3.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter and hasn't made one since.
And Young comes over to help. Down low. Here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Over in the corner, Conley. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Conley against Young. In the corner, it's Hunter. .106 left now here in the second. It's Young on the wing, covered by Conley. From the high post. And there's Hunter on the assist by Young. Young's got his 6th assist on the night.
New players entering the league sometimes don't challenge you from mid-range, but Hunter is excellent from there.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound by the Hawks. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Hunter on the wing. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Capella dishes to Young. Over Conley.
And the team has gotten it done here in spite of his performance. Still 0 from the field.
Gobert with a screen on Young. Gobert down low. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And a deep three from Young. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the
17.
All right, Dave, thank you. And
23.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Jazz trail by 6. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for Atlanta, they've got Okongwu. Luwawu is out there, Gallinari. Then it's DeJuan Wright. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2-guard spot. Clock at 6. Here's Clarkson. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
Great patience from the young big man. The game slowing down for Whiteside. You can see that.
And Steve, a second-rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri. Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
Passes it to House. From past the arc. Gallinari with the rebound. The Hawks leading by 6. And the pass to Okongwu. Off target from three-point range. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Oh, just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Okongwu with the screen for Wright. Gallinari outside. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Gallinari outside. It's Okongwu, top of the key. No good there. So Utah will take it the other way. To the inside. Nice ball movement by Utah. Alexander Walker passes to Clarkson. Whiteside, a screen on Bogdanovich. Clarkson, the offensive rebound. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Pascal. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defender to be found in that mid-range area.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Pascal's shot is off. The Hawks leading by 6. And Gallinari throws it down.
An underrated athlete, Danilo Gallinari is built to operate out in space.
Clarkson outside. There's the try. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his
It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. The Jazz shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And you know, Clarkson entering the league as a second-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute. As the league continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
Here's Alexander Walker, and he banks in the layup. Alexander Walker's got his first bucket of the night.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
And right, here we go. Here's Gallinari. Drops in the layup for 2.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Jazz trail by 9. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And Luwawu Cabarro is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Clarkson outside. His three-pointers off the mark. Atlanta leading by 9 to the left side wing. Here's Luwawu. Drills the three-pointer. Luwawu's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pascal finds Clarkson. 54 seconds left to play in the third. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Right side dishes to House. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Molinari passes to Luau. Okongwu with it. Molinari on the wing. From deep three-point range. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Jazz trail by 12. Pascal kicks to House. Right side a screen. Going inside. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Hawks lead by
10. Your Jazz Dancers.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the group right now for Utah. And here's Conley outside. The Hawks leading by 13. Here's Herter. Pass to Hunter. Shot on the wing. Off the left rim and out.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Conley with a wide open look. Rebound by the Hawks.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Hunter dishes to Capella. Here's Herter. A three-pointer off the mark. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Jazz. Trailing by 13. Got that bucket in no time at all.
It's funny. We didn't know if Mitchell could shoot the 3 coming out of college. Now he's taking shots from the parking lot.
Young pass to Collins. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 12.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
To the paint and finished off by Collins.
Beautiful catch and flush by Collins, a high flyer who attacks the rim with purpose.
And here's Conley outside. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Mitchell outside. And the 3 ball is good. Mitchell's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for the Jazz.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
And Young kicks to Hunter. Now Young. Hunter on the wing. Launches a 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Conley trying to get open as Bogdanovich. That one a little long.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
His rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Young pass to Capella. Off target from outside. Jazz trail by 11. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Stolen by Mitchell. Gobert with it and guarded by Capella. Bogdanovich dishes to Conley. looking to end his cold spell. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Herter, guarded by O'Neal. Herter, no good. Jazz have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. And Mitchell gets it to go.
On the catch and shoot, Donovan Mitchell looks automatic. He gets his shot up quickly.
Passes to Capella. Here's Herter. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Hawks lead by 12.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Hawks.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
Conley's shot is off.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
19 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Collins passes to Capella. Collins kicks to Hunter. Just 5 on the clock. From downtown, Conley grabs the miss. O'Neal from long range. No good. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. They came in here and took care of...
wings. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Young in at the point guard. And these are two young teams, rare for youth to be served in this league. But, Grant, you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day, partner.
Well, B.A., you know, I played 4 years at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right. I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready.
6 to shoot. Booker with it. Picked up by Collins. Booker can't get it to go.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
He drops it from range.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Paul against Young. Paul passes to Booker. The 3. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Young from long range. And Aiden pulls it down. Outside Paul. No good with the triple. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Herder. Out to the right wing. Paul against Young. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Chris Paul.
Man, that draft day trade is going to be talked about for the entirety of his career, as Trae Young linked to Luka Doncic in that big trade, but both teams really benefited from it. Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists.
Now here's Capella. Herder with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Back to Herder. Young against Booker. Left side Young. The kick to Hunter. The 3. The Suns clear it. And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent, the great Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And of course, you know the 3 others.
Well, I think James Harden, Russell Westbrook, of course, and then look it up, kids, Tiny Archibald. So all Hall of Famers, in my opinion, those 3 names we just mentioned. And the fact that Trae did it in his 2nd season, you got to be kidding me.
Now here's Paul. Stolen by Young. And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
And here's Young. Outside Herder. Pass to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Herder into the lane.
Well, Booker asserting himself on the defensive end that time. He has good size and enough speed to annoy the opposing scorer.
Young and Collins with the slam.
And some of the dunks Collins could pull off are just awesome.
Now here's Paul. Aiden with it. Pass to Booker. Back to Aiden. Stolen by Capella. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Herder can't hit.
And there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Here's Paul. Off the mark, and the drought continues. The Hawks leading. Left side Herder. Pass to Collins. To the right side. From 10 feet away. Young with the bucket. Young's got 7 points.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Paul against Young. Here's Booker. He shoots. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
This is what you like to see from Booker, just firing with confidence right off the catch.
Young against Paul. Collins with a screen on Paul. Up top, Young. He's guarded by Paul. Clock at 4. And Young, here we go. The Suns clear it. Here's Booker. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And Booker is tremendous at driving to the inside, throws himself at the D to get the call.
And he sinks the second. The Hawks have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Outside Young. Paul with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Booker. From the top of the key, he buries it. Booker's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Booker with quickness in transition. A guy with that kind of shot getting loose out in the break, that could be trouble.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Hawks on.
Hands for Atlanta Hawks dancers. Hands for Atlanta Hawks dancers.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. And it's Capella in at the 5, down low. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there. Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it. Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
Young, the pass to Hunter. And here's Capella. Back to Hunter. Who poked away. Up top, Capella. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And now the Suns fast break. For 3, Bridges. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Bridges has got 6.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
Clock at 6. Young can't hit.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Paul can't get it to go. For Atlanta, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. With the 10-footer. Now Young. 7 points in the game. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. It's Booker on the wing. Inside. Stolen by Collins. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Hunter finds Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
You have to like Collins and his activity level. He's really got a chance to be special.
Here's Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Knocks it down from distance. Well, Brent, you played for some Spitfire coaches. Does that style still work for players today, you think?
I think players will always want Coach BA that keeps them accountable and wants them to grow and learn. I think the communication style has changed, but the demands haven't.
Collins passes to Young. Shot clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. And that's his 4th bucket in 9 attempts.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Stolen by Collins. The Hawks have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Hunter on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Capella screen on Paul. Young against Paul. Young, the pass to Capella. Paul with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Booker finds Paul. Now here's Ayton. Guarded by Young. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Herter. Stolen by Bridges. In transition, here they come. Here's Ayton. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
Paul against Young. Outside Booker. Beyond the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
5 to shoot. Here's Young. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Young against Paul. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's 14 seconds left in the second quarter. Paul with it. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Ayton goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And the Suns lead by 5.
Well, you bump me, and I'm going to bump you back as Ayton not afraid to get physical with the defender.
And a pretty tightly... In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
And so in the game for the Suns, they've got Landry Shamet, JaVale McGee out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Aaron Holiday, and it's Payne in at the 1. 3 on the clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. And here's Wright from the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. To the wing, right side. To the paint. Here's McGee. The ball's knocked loose. They've got numbers. A good look from Bogdanovich. Misses the jumper, and they get nothing on the break. The Suns leading. Payne on the bounce. Outside Johnson. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Pass to Gallinari. Let's go with a 3. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Holiday, here we go. McGee in the post. Banked it in off the glass. And it's a 9-point Phoenix lead.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Right with the bucket. And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Right against Payne. Outside Holiday. Out left to the wing. Johnson finds McGee. That shot off the mark. And Atlanta will come the other way. Right outside. Pass to Okongwu. Outside Gallinari. Back to Okongwu. Phoenix grabs the miss. McGee's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
The Hawks have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Bogdanovich passes to Gallinari. Pass to Okongwu. Outside Bogdanovich. And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Suns on D. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. Outside Bogdanovich. McGee with a steal. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And the foul called on Danilo Gallinari. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Pass to Shaman. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Back to Payne. McGee, a screen on right. And he lobs it up top. McGee's shot is off.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Left side Johnson. There's a screen. Back to Holiday. Pass to McGee. Here's Okongwu. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Payne against Wright. Now here's Johnson. McGee in the post. Shoots over Okongwu. A nice shot by McGee. McGee's got 6.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. And here's Wright. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And so it's the Phoenix Suns finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it.
All right, let's just come to the board. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Phoenix has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
You might as well throw other points. Booker shot 90% from the free throw line during the regular season.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They've made the long-range shot look like a layup at times in this one.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've got. And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And here is Young. Collins outside. 4 on the clock. Lets it go from the wing. The Suns clear it.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Here's Paul. A 15-footer is good. Paul's got his first points of the game.
And Chris Paul so comfortable operating in the mid-range.
Young against Paul. Outside Herder. Kicks it out to Collins. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Well, Capella, if we watched him again there, he would be reading where that ball is going, and he positions himself before the ball even comes off.
It's Booker on the wing. Second shot opportunity. Back to Paul. Stolen by Young. Collins with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Nifty move. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trey's going to find you.
Ball against Young. Pass to Booker. Lets it go from deep. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Young from long range. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Young knows his range to answer his opponent.
Ayton in the high post. Capella with a block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Capella. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Spins. Paul passes to Crowder. 6 to shoot. Elbow shot.
Like the defensive effort from Young there. He gave it all and was rewarded with the miss.
Crowder with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. And Ayton with the stuff.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Pass to Hunter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And he's going for the lob. Just 5 to shoot. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Really left him alone that time. Booker's got 20 points.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Pass to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. From the top of the key. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
You have to be alert if you're guarding Devin Booker. He's terrific at cutting apart the defense with the dribble move.
And a deep 3 from Young. Crowder grabs the miss. The Suns have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the 4th.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Suns.
They looked to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Devin Booker.
So impressed with this performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
32 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Launches it. Capella with a rebound. And the Hawks with possession here. Outside Young. Pass to Herder. Back to Collins. Now here's Young. Now here's Collins. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Exceptional effort on the road.